Well, hey there, party people. It's Gordon with Triangle Lawn Games, and today I'm talking about some of the best parks in Atlanta for outdoor events. There's a ton of places to choose from in Atlanta. It's a sprawling metropolis, so I wanted to kind of help you give some ideas of places to look for when you're doing your search or you're trying to plan a corporate event. I do want to talk a little bit about what you might want to look for in a venue, and this goes across the board for almost any type of event, but you want to look at location. Where is it? Is it close to where you want it to be or where your group is or where your event is, whatever it is? Capacity, how many people does it hold? How many people do you have at your event? Do they match up pretty well? That's something to think about. Types of spaces, what I mean by that is, does it have a bridal suite if you're trying to plan a wedding, or does it have a grilling area if you're trying to do grilling for an outdoor party? Does it have a playground? Does it have basketball courts? Does it have a field to put other things in games? So you want to think about the types of spaces that your venue has. Food and beverage, does it have a kitchen? Does it have built-in catering? Do you have to use their catering? Can you bring in your own catering? Can you have food trucks? Does it have space for that? Parking, power, stuff to think about. Photo opportunities, how cool is it? Are there places you could take pictures? So one of the places that I'll show you on this one in Atlanta, I think just has some awesome places to take pictures. It's kind of a cultural, site in Atlanta, so it's got a really great amount of good picture opportunities. Bathrooms and facilities, always important. One thing about that, parking. Can you park, can people park there? Are they going to be able to find parking? Is it all street parking? Are there parking lots? Good to know. And then accommodations are just, is it near hotels? Does it have a hotel? Is it a hotel? Things to ask if you need accommodations. So let me jump into this PowerPoint a little bit more so that we can kind of show you through some of these venues. The first one I want to talk about is Linwood Park. And so you can see Linwood is just north of, north of Atlanta on the map. It's at Osborne Road there. It's got a great picnic area. It's got open space. It's got outdoor and indoor basketball, so it has a gymnasium. You can see here. It's got the outdoor court as well. It does have this picnic pavilion, as you can see right there, and there's a parking lot and bathrooms here. So it is a pretty nice self-contained little park. It's not huge, but it is a good place for 50 to 100 people type of corporate event. If you're having a picnic or something like that, it'd be pretty cool. The next one up is Atlanta Memorial Park, and I really liked this one. I just think that it's got a lot of different features. So it's got a great location. It's up near Buckhead, which is nice if your office is there or if you live near there. It's got a really cool playground. You can see that the playground is very nice. And I just thought that the open space here was really, really pretty. You can see that giant field. So plenty of space for cornhole or giant pong or all kinds of things there. And then this map kind of shows you different things. There's a pond. It looks like a golf course involved. So this is a pretty nice park that if you're looking for something near Buckhead, definitely take a look at that. Next one up is Freedom Park, and this one is just near downtown. Great cultural site. So looks like the Carter Presidential Center is there. So I did not know that that was there, but it is there. It's also got some really cool art. It celebrates a lot of different cultural icons of Atlanta and has different, memorials and art. So definitely a cultural site that you can get some good pictures. But it also has really nice fields and picnic areas. It's got grills, and it is right near downtown. So definitely check out Freedom Park if you're looking for something nearby that has a vibe of, places to take pictures, some history, and also plenty of space and amenities. That's a cool one, Freedom Park. Oakhurst Park is there in Decatur. So obviously that's a little bit east of downtown a bit. It's got a really nice playground. You can see right here, nice playground. It's got baseball fields. So if you wanted to have a softball game or a soccer game or kickball or something, you could certainly do that there. And it has pretty nice picnic areas. So you can see in the pictures online that it has picnic tables, it has a grill. So you'll probably need to bring your own charcoal. With most of these, they have the little charcoal grills. So if you're going to plan on grilling, do bring some charcoal and something to light it with, lighter fluid and everything, or your own grill. You'll need that. But this is a pretty nice park, kind of near downtown, not quite in downtown. Washington Park is just west of downtown, and I liked this one because it has an aquatic center. It has a big baseball field. You can see the field has been used for, inflatables and tents. They're having a festival or something out there. But it has a lot of parking because the aquatic center. Now, I would be a little concerned on a busy day, and I would look at maybe the aquatic schedule on their website, Washington Park Aquatics website, because if they have a big meet, you might have a hard time finding parking on the same day. So keep that in mind if you're planning something at Washington Park. But it does seem like a really nice place with plenty of facilities, plenty of parking. It's got a really cool amount of stuff to do, and you can have sports fields and things. So definitely take a look at that one if that's nearby you. The Bessie Branham Park. This was on Delano Drive. This is, again, out kind of toward Decatur, just east of town, and it's pretty close to downtown. It's got a really cool patio. So this picture doesn't even do it justice, but they call it the treehouse, and it's just a really cool elevated walkway. It's got the elevated deck with covers. It's got grills. It's got picnic tables. So it's pretty cool. It looked really nice, and it's right there. It wasn't a huge park, but it does have some sports fields. So you can see they have a baseball field here. They've got tents set up. So obviously they give permits to do that type of thing as well. Plenty of grills. Again, these are the charcoal grills. So if you're going to do an outdoor party there, you want to bring charcoal. But it has plenty of outdoor space if you want to put games or you want to do fun stuff there. That's Bessie Branham Park. D.H. Stanton Park is there on Haygood Avenue, south of downtown just a little bit. And it's got a really neat fountain area. So this is like the fountain that kids can play in. So that seems pretty cool. It's got a big baseball field. A lot of these have baseball fields, which is great. You can play softball, you can play kickball, things like that. And you can just use the field to put tents on or whatever you need to. And it's got a pretty cool looking picnic pavilion with the kind of, tent top over there, which I thought was neat. It's got restrooms, picnic facility. So this one's pretty neat. It looks really good for kids. This one, especially with the fountain area on a hot day. I can see that working really well. Adams Park is going to be southwest of downtown. And it seemed interesting because it's got a lake, it's got sports fields, and it has plenty of parking. So this one looked on, at least on maps, I haven't been there, but it looks like it has tons of parking in the parking lot. And it's got a gymnasium. So if you wanted to rent something out for indoor space, whether it's rainy or you just want to have an indoor space when it's hot, this has a gym. So definitely take a look at Adams Park if you're looking at that. And that's some places that we would recommend in Atlanta. Obviously, we are Triangle Lawn Games. We rent games. We've got Cornhole, Jenga, Connect 4 are big ones. We've got a bunch of other ones as well. We do custom cornhole. So if you just give us a few weeks, we can build a nice set of custom cornhole, ship them right to your door. Those are pretty sweet. Keep us in mind for that. We do facilitation of games, and we do rules and advice. So we've got rule guides. We would be happy to answer questions if you're trying to run a cornhole tournament or just have questions about games. We want to talk. You can go to trianglelawngames.com. You can email support@trianglelawngames.com, or our Atlanta website is atlantalawngames.com. So check that out. Certainly appreciate your time. I'll have some links to things below. Subscribe, like, we certainly appreciate it. But hope that you have a good time planning your event and hope that this could be a little bit helpful. So thanks so much. Bye.